first and foremost, ignore this, okay? Just ignore this. I was doing TikTok transitions, and this is what the starting phase was. I'm gonna go off camera real quick and redo my base, and then I'll be back to show you my eye look that I'm gonna be doing on camera for you. So, 1 second. Listen, I'm just gonna jump right into this video, and I'm just gonna say, insomnia plus makeup equals not your best results, but like, they'll do. So if you saw my thumbnail, you know basically what this is supposed to be. And like, I'll show a picture of it right here. Yeah, so this is my recreation. It's not my best. It's not my worst. I've literally redone this eye 3 times. So now I just have to repeat it over here for y'all to watch. So I'm gonna do my brow real quick, and then I'll be right back. All right, now we have our Sharpie brows on. I'm gonna lay on my base. I use Clown White Light by Mayron. Giant tub here. And I usually just dab my fingers straight into it and just pounce it right on my lid. Just like this. All right, now that our eye is nice and primed, I'm gonna take a nice big fluffy blending brush and green tea from the ice cream palette from Glamlight. We're just gonna swirl that brush in there and start applying our lid and under eye color. I'm just really going to be pressing this in, kind of swirling it, but mostly I'm just pressing this color into where I want it to be. The problem with trying to recreate this AI makeup, I'm finding as I'm trying these looks off camera before I come on camera and do them, is that a lot of times, like, the left and right don't match up. And so then I have to decide, do I want to do like them differently on both sides, or do I want to try and find like the happy medium and then create the look based on that happy medium? This is kind of a happy medium type of look, in my opinion. At least this version is. Okay, so now that I have that on, now I'm going to grab a kind of fluffy packer brush, and I'm going to grab my handy dandy color switch and go in and make sure that it's nice and clean from that pigment, for whatever pigment was on it last. I grab that same color, the green tea by Glamlight. We're going to go in under the eye and just swipe this right across that under eye area. As you can see on this side, it doesn't end up going out that far, but you know, I just kind of like to have it there to blend the green up into. Okay. I'm trying to remember what the order was that I did this in. So next I'm going to go into the Color Fusion palette by Beauty Glazed. This right here. And I'm going to mix these 2 greens right here to create this green. So, okay, so got the color mixed together. Now I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to start pressing this into that edge of the, I guess, well, the green tea color. I was going to try and name this color, but I'm too lazy and too tired for that. So we're just going to press into green tea all the way around. And we're doing this so it kind of starts the blending process, but also deposits that nice green color all along the outside there. And we're going to sweep this back and kind of give ourselves a guide for where the liner is going to go. Luckily, the hairstyle in this look is going to cover up this liner, because that liner's not pretty. I'm not happy with how that turned out at all. But like I said, I literally did this look like, I don't even know, 3 times, and it just never got good. I'm just too tired, so I eventually just gave up and was just like, screw it. The bang will cover it up anyway. It's fine. but this side has to be perfect. So, you know, there's that. So once you get the screen deposited as you like it, then we're going to move on to the next color. So for the purple in this look, we're going to go into Mamas and Spooky from the Tie-Dye palette by Hank and Henry. I'm just using that same fluffy packer brush. I've color switched it so there's no green mixed in. And I'm just going to go in and pick up Mamas. And we're going to start by laying this down, just kind of pressing it all into this kind of triangle right here. All on the outer third, I guess, of the lid, and then up onto the brow bone. Just like so. Okay, and I go ahead and blend out that edge, even though we're adding another color into it. I just find it a little bit easier to blend if I've already got that edge kind of blended out a little bit. So I'm going to take a small fluffy brush now and dip into Spooky, that darker purple shade. We're just going to put this really just right here on the outer edge of the eyelid, and then kind of blend it up just a little bit up into that the lighter purple shade. And anytime I'm doing something like this, I like to build it up in layers. So I'll go in light layers and just slowly kind of blend that color up and create a nice gradient going on. Now using that same brush, we're going to jump back to the Hank and Henry palette and pick up Lit, this nice bright yellow. I'm just going to grab this. You can always drop down to a smaller packer brush to get up against the brow if you want to. We're just going to very, very carefully pack that right up to the brow, like so. As we go along here, we're going to also kind of work on blending this bright yellow in with the mango color. I almost picked up forest green, and that would have ruined this entire look. So I don't know what it is. I literally never used to sweat my liner. Like I would just go in and just go boom, boom, fill her in, be done. And it was sickening. And it's like the older I get, the more nervous I am about it. And I just don't even know, like, I don't know. But I literally freak out every time that I do my liner now. Oh, great. So I thought that I was just recording while I did that bottom liner, but obviously I wasn't. Sorry about it. Moving along. I'm going to switch and do my top liner with the Epic Ink eyeliner from NYX. We're just going to take this right above that. Right where the green meets the purple. And I want this to be a nice dramatic wing, because I don't do small liners. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, when I was younger, like literally 3 years ago, even 2 years ago, I used to just go in and go boom, boom, and my liner was done. And like this last year, I guess it's like every time I go to do my liner, I freak myself out. And I don't know why that is. Because I know I can do it. Like I know that I have it in me. But for some reason, there's just something that just keeps like getting in my head and freaking me out every time. I don't know what it is. If I did, I'd fix it. Should not be laughing right now. I like that a lot better than the other side. That's chef's kiss. Okay, now for the inner corner. I'm sure that if I got more sleep, I wouldn't worry as much about my liner because I'd be more well rested. But the joys of being bipolar and being manic a lot more than I used to be. Okay. Yay, we get it. It's not perfect up here, but that's okay. We'll be wearing lashes. That won't be as big of a deal. Okay, so I went ahead and cleaned up the liner on this side, on the top, try to make it a little bit more symmetrical just because I went to grab my black hair and I have no idea where I put it, which kind of makes me nervous. I swear every time that I like need one of my hair units, I can never find them. I don't know what I do with them. I'm legitimately the most forgetful person in the world. I don't know. So anyway, grab my black synthetic wig, which is not the one that I wanted, but hopefully it'll still work for the transitions I need to on TikTok. So I'm just going to put my lashes on real quick and then we'll be right back. So those went on way easier than they usually do. In case you're curious, these lashes are by Mikawi. Probably butchering that name, but they're my favorite lashes in the entire world. I'll do my very best to remember to link them in the description box, along with the palettes that I used. So I'm just going to take my plumper off. Ooh. All right, now the picture has kind of a pink coral, kind of a soft pinky coral color. I don't really have that in lipstick, excuse me, in lipstick, but I do have this nice soft pink right here. This one is called Peach Petals. I believe it's by Origins. Yes, by Origins. So we're just gonna slap this on. Does anybody else, when they use a tube of lipstick like this, I don't know, it feels so vintage. I'm so used to like liquid lipsticks. All right. Well, I do believe this is the final look. I'm going to put this hair on. It's a bit of a mess. I'm going to spend a while brushing it and trying to finesse it. But here's hoping. Here's hoping. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoyed my crazy mania application. Yeah, so this is part 2 of the recreating AI inspired makeup. Thanks for watching, you guys, if you've watched this far into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you next week.